Once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Topsham Fair. All windows are open to serve you. 12 minutes now to wager on race number one, where we will feature Win Place Show, Quinella Exacta, and the Daily Double Wager. Daily Double Wagering available on races 1 and 2. And you have 11 minutes now till post time. The track has officially been rated fast by the judges. We will be racing over a fast surface at Topsham once again this afternoon. Beautiful day for harness racing here in the Mid-Coast region as we are set to commence our fourth session of harness racing at the 170th edition of the Topsham Fair. We have no changes to report on the harness racing program. The entire 8-race card is currently clear. If any changes do come in, we'll make sure to pass them along to you just as quickly as possible. Race 1 is sponsored by VFW Post 2197. And again, no changes in race 1, which is the first half of the Daily Double. Horses will be on the racetrack for the opener quite shortly. You have 11 minutes till post time. The horses now on the raceway for the afternoon's opening event. Field of 6, racing the mile, the purse $3,500. Here are your starters. The one, Ally Mack, by Melvin and Mrs. Barrett, William Grant of Stockton Springs, with Andy Harrington in the bike. The 2, Just Call Me Mimi, owned by Gail Harris of Bangor. Dan DeSlands will drive. Number 3, Needy Meanie Queenie, is owned by Ms. Ashley Marie Hutchison of Pownell, with Jason Leal up. The 4, Shaggy, owned by Richard Allaby of St. John, New Brunswick, Canada, with John Beckwith. Number 5, KDK Trajan, owned by George Fenno III of Bell, Florida, with David Ingraham driving. Complete this field with number 6, Flyaway BB, owned by Amanda Ward of Fairfield. Aaron Hall is in the sulky, and there's your field. They will take 2 scores. You have 3 minutes left to wager. Quadella, Exacta, and Daily Double Wagering available with 3 minutes till post time. Race number 1 is sponsored by VFW Post 2197. One minute. Time is now off the board. This will be your last call to wager, your final warning. The starter is now called for the first race field. It's post time. Six across the raceway. This field now entering the turn. Field for the VFW Post 2197 pace. They're now at the head of the lane. Daily Double Field now moving up. Here they come. There they go. They're off at the Topsham affair. Ali Mack with speed from the rail. Shaggy in a hot pursuit now secures the dream journey. Finds the seat at the pylon path in front of Just Call Me Mimi. Needy Meanie Queenie next in the line. Then is KDK Trajan at the back of the pack. Flyaway BB. They'll scurry on up the backstretch now. Out on the lead, Ali Mack. Andy Harrington leads the field to the quarter-mile marker. Closing in a second, that's John Beckwith. He's got Shaggy right there at the pylons, completing the top three. That's Double D. Dandis lands with Just Call Me Mimi. We got a gap back of about 4 lengths further to KDK Trajan. Then it's a Flyaway BB. And now at the back of the pack, Needy Meanie Queenie. They'll race off the 3/8 mile markers. They return in front of the stands first time around with Ali Mack still comfortably in command. Tracking from the deuce is Shaggy. He's tightening up now. Back to third is Just Call Me Mimi. They're at the half 1 minute, 2/5 respectable fractions here in the opener. Completing the top of 4. As they scurry on now towards the 5/8 mile markers, KDK Trajan. Flyaway BB, and at the back still Needy Meanie Queenie. Race up the backstretch now, Ali Mack maintaining about a length and a half over Shaggy, who needs to get his rally shoes on. Just Call Me Mimi yet to move from a third. KDK Trajan is tighter in a 4. To the outside of the field, Flyaway they race to the 3/4 mile marker in 1:30 and 3, and they'll race now into that long far turn. And out on the lead, it's Ali Mack. Up onto the outside is Shaggy, 3 wide and flying. Just Call Me Mimi is launching a late bid. They race to the wire now. Shaggy has grabbed a little bit of an advantage. Back to the inside is Ali Mack. Shaggy may have just gotten up in a 4-horse photo finish, but that is a photo finish. Do hold all tickets. Already, Mr. Beckwith. Now parading in front of the stands will be the unofficial winner of the opener, the VFW Post 2197 Trophy Pace. We'll introduce number 4, Shaggy, a 3-year-old big eldest son of Stay Hungry out of 8 Mile, Hanover, she by Western Ideal. Shaggy is owned by Richard Allaby of St. John, New Brunswick, Canada, trained by the same, reigned to victory today by John Beckwith. The time of the mile, 2:01 and 3/5. When official, that will become the second win of the season for Shaggy, who's being presented with the VFW Post 2197 Trophy Cooler. Veterans of Foreign Wars, VFW Post 2197 in Topsham, Maine, is dedicated to serving fellow veterans in need, as well as worthy activities in the general Brunswick-Topsham area. We would like to thank you, our veterans, for their many years of service to both our country and our community. VFW Post 2197 Trophy Cooler presented to the winner of race number 1, number 4, Shaggy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing some slight difficulties with the infield tote board. Officials are currently working on that deficiency. The order of finish as determined by the judges. The unofficial race winner, number 4, Shaggy. In for the place, number 1, Allie Mack. For the show, number 2, Just Call Me Mimi. 4-1-2 across the wire. The mile has been made official. We await the posting of the pari-mutuel prices. Prices are posted at number 4, Shaggy, returning $540 to win, $260 to place, $210 to show. Number 1, Allie Mack, returning $260 to place, $210 to show. And number 2, Just Call Me Mimi, $210 to show. The $1 exotics, the 4-1 exacta, $9.40. The 1-4 Quinella, $3.80. The 4-1-2 trifecta, $90.20. And here is the official rundown. Race number 1, number 1, Allie Mack, 2. Number 2, Just Call Me Mimi, 3. Number 3, Needy Meanie Queenie, 6. Number 4, Shaggy, the race winner. Number 5, KDK Trajan, 5. Number 6, Flyaway BB, 4. For the top down, your program should read 2-3, 6-1, 5, 4 on the bottom, the mile 201, 3 fizz. Turn the page now to race number 2 of the program. Race number 2 is the George Rodney Memorial. We had no changes to report. Correction, race number 2 is the Rodney Grady Memorial. The Rodney Grady Memorial in race number 2. We have no changes to report. All windows are open to serve you. Quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering available. And you have 9 minutes till post time. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a late scratch to report in the upcoming second race. We are announcing this scratch for the very first time. Number 1, Duck and Roll, will not start. The mare is sick. Again, take out number 1, Duck and Roll from race 2. She is sick. If you are holding tickets, including the 1-horse Duck and Roll in the second race, Mutual windows are open for immediate refunds and exchanges. If you are holding tickets with Duck and Roll in the second half of the daily double, there will be a consolation double. The horses down the raceway for the afternoon's opening event. Now a field of 5 that will race the mile. The purse $4,600. Scratch number 1, Duck and Roll. No further changes. The field will now parade. Race number 2 is offered in memory of Rodney Grady. Here are your starters. Number 2 is Delightful Virgin. On McKelly Case of Pompano Beach, Florida, David Ingraham will drive. The 3 KPs of Magic Macy, owned by Stanley Whittemore of Cambridge with Heath Campbell. The 4 down east, Foxy Lady, owned by James Ramsdell of Pembroke with Aaron Hall up. The 5 Oars Terror, owned by Dale and Robert Orr of St. John and Oak Bay, New Brunswick, Canada, with Andy Harrington. And we complete the field with number 6, Fade to Gold, owned by Kyle Cummings of Hamburg, New York. Dan Deslands is in the sulky. There's your field. They will take 2 scores. 2 minutes remain to wager. Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagering available with 2 minutes to post time. Time is now off the board. This will be your last call to wager, your final warning. The starter has assembled the second race field. This field midway through the bend. Field for the Rodney Grady Memorial. They're now at the head of the lane. Field moving up now. Here they come. And away they go, off to a brilliant beginning here. KP's Magic and Macy with speed from mid-pack. The gray horse, Delightful Virgin, battling back from the inside edge. Fade to Gold, the Buffalo Invader up onto the outside to engage. Orr's Terror pinned to the pylon path, and at the back of the pack, that's Down East Foxy Lady. They'll race up the backstretch now. Ingraham has grabbed the raceway now. He's got Delightful Virgin in high gear, opening up about a length and 3/4 now over KP's Magic Mazy as they steam to the quarter in 29 and 1. Fade to Go completes the top at 3. Tight in fourth there. That's Orr's a Terror. And at the back of the pack, Down East, a Foxy Lady. They'll race now through that second bend. Speed off the 3/8 mile marker. Delightful Virgin been there from the get-go. Ingraham shows the way to the midway point. Tight in the pocket seat is a KP's a Magic and Macy. Further back to Fade to Gold, who's contemplating a move to the outside. Does now that. It sets up the outer flow as they reach the half in 59 and 2. Right there is Orr's a Terror trying to decide to stay in or go out. And saving all the ground to the inside is Down East Foxy Lady. Field bunches up as they reach the 5/8 mile marker. They'll turn towards the 3/4 pole now. Out on the lead, Delightful Virgin has the lead. The lead of diminishing half length though. That's Fade to Gold, picking the field off one by one, getting closer. Andy Harrington and Tom of 159. Orr's Terror is being presented with the Rodney Grady Memorial Trophy Cooler. This race is presented in memory of Rodney Grady, who passed away after a battle with cancer. Rodney, known as Zeke to many, had an extensive career in the harness racing industry. Rodney had a talent for producing notable racehorses and top contenders throughout New England, Florida, and the Midwest. His most notable horse was the great Cheviot, who competed in the late 70s and the early 80s. Rodney's name could be found at the top of most training standings at tracks like Foxborough, Monticello, Hawthorne, Scarborough Downs, and Pompano Park. He even captured a training title at Foxborough while competing against some of the best horsemen in the country. Rodney shared his passion for the sport with many young drivers, groomsmen, and trainers throughout the years. If he was not providing opportunity, he was providing mentorship. In his last few years, settling back and in at the Windsor Fairgrounds, you could find him at the barn sharing his passion with his nephew, Hunter Moody. His absence is felt at both the racetracks and amongst his family. The Rodney Grady Memorial Trophy Cooler presented to the race winner in race number 2, number 5, Orr's Terror. Smile now posted official. Prices are up. Number 5, Orr's Terror, returning $13.40 to win, $3.60 to place, $2.20 to show. Number 6, Fade to Gold, $2.60 to place, $2.10 to show. Number 3, KP's Magic Macy, $2.10 to show. The $1 exotics, the 4-5 daily double, $31.70. The 4-1 consolation double, $1.30. The 5-6 exacta, $14.30. The 5-6 quinella, $8.20. 5-6-3 trifecta, $54.10. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the official rundown. Race 2, number 1, Duck and Roll did not start. Number 2, Delightful Virgin, 4. Number 3, KP's Magic Macy, 3. Number 4, Down East Foxy Lady, 5. Number 5, Orr's Terror, the race winner. Number 6, Fade to Gold, 2. From the top down, your program should read out 4, 3, 5, 1, 2 on the bottom. The mile 159. We'll turn the page now on to race number 3 of the card. No changes to report in race 3, which is sponsored by North Yarmouth Blue Seal. All windows are open, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering available, and you have post has yet to be posted on the infield board. We will keep you posted as to post time for race number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, post time for race number 3 has now been posted at 3:39. This will be your 10-minute call. 10 minutes till post time, race 3. Horses now on the raceway for the afternoon is the third event. A field of 5 racing the mile, the purse $4,200. We have no changes to report. Race 3 is sponsored by North Yarmouth Blue Seal. Here are your starters. The one is Mashing Time, owned by Mary Fernald of West Poland. Aaron Hall will drive. The 2 Skyful of Lighters, owned by Kelly Case of Pompano Beach, Florida, with David Ingraham. Number 3, Shout It Out Loud, owned by Robert Klukovich of Blackstone, Massachusetts, with Walter Case Jr. The 4 Hurricane Bunny is owned by Brian Kelly II of Augusta. Winter Asher Stahlbaum will team, and we complete the field with number 5, Shu Lao. On by Jessica Smith, Xenia, Ohio. Andy Harrington is in the sulky. There's your field. They will take 2 scores. You have 3 minutes to wager. Quinella Exacta and Trifecta wagering available. 3 minutes to post time. One minute. Field on the backstretch now. They await the starter's call. We are close to post, race 3. The starter will now call for the third race field. It's post time. Five across the raceway. The field now enters the turn. Field for the North Yarmouth Blue Seal Trophy Pace. They're now at the head of the lane. Field moving up now. Here they come. And away they go. Hurricane Bunny being pointed on towards the lead. Taking the field now into that first turn. Sky full of lighters stalking from the pocket. Marking a time next in the line, settling in a third. Further back to Shout It Out Loud, and at the back of this pack, Shu Lao has the field in full view. Loose on the lead as Winter Asher Stahlbaum. He's got the Hurricane Bunny blowing up a gale. They'll reach the quarter-mile marker in 29 and 2. Hurricane Bunny takes the field now into the second bend, stalking all that incredible speed. That's a sky full of lighters sitting chilly at the pylons, mocking time bides time. They'll race off the 3/8 mile marker now. Shouted out loud, yet to move, and still at the back of the pack, that's Shu Lao. They'll race on a line off the 3/8 mile marker as they turn towards the midway point. Hurricane Bunny showing the way. Sky full of lighters right there too. Mocking a time 3. Shouted out loud 4. Shu Lao completes the top 5 as they reach the half 1 minute 1/5. They parade in front of the paddock turn. They race off the 5/8 pole. They're 3/8 from home, and there has yet to be movement in the field. They chase the speed of Hurricane Bunny. Sky full of lighters sits the pocket seat. Here comes Mocking a time, leading the overland charge, giving some cover to Shu Lao, who's underway. Your new trailer is Shouted Out Loud. They reach 3 parts, 1:30 and 3, and they'll race now into the long far turn. Hurricane Bunny got the jump on this a bunch. Leads the field now through that final bend. 3 wide and flying. Keep your eye on Shu Lao, saving all the ground to the inside. Sky full of lighters. They turn for home. They'll thunder down the lane. Hurricane Bunny up the inside. Sky full of lighters to the outside. Shu Lao race to the wire now. Hurricane Bunny in 2 minutes flat. Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have posted the inquiry light on the infield board to hold all tickets. There will be an inquiry into the conduct of race 3. Mr. Stahlbaum, would you please return your entry to the paddock? The judges are not allowing a parade into the winner's circle. Please return your entry to the paddock. Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have posted the complete unofficial order of finish on the infield board. Victory to the 4 Hurricane Bunny, and for the place number 2, Sky Full of Lighters, for the show number 5, Shu Lao. 425 across the wire. And ladies and gentlemen, the judge's inquiry does concern the possibility of interference in the stretch on the part of the unofficial race winner, number 4, Hurricane Bunny. The judges are reviewing the video patrol and interviewing the participants to determine if any foul occurred. This is a judge's inquiry. It does concern the unofficial race winner, number 4, Hurricane Bunny.
Thank you for coming today. I'm going to do a lucky loser drawing. So listen up for your name. If you get drawn, you have an option to pick out a t-shirt. Our first winner is Craig T. Is there a Craig T here? Super. I'll pick another one. How about Art? Do we have an Art? No Art? All right, we'll look for somebody else. I'll bring it for a sec. Mike Emery. Thank you. We'll draw again after the 7th.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have concluded their review of race number 3. They find cause for placings. They find number 4, Hurricane Bunny, did cause interference with number 5, Shu Lao, in the stretch. Therefore, Hurricane Bunny, who finished first, will be placed 3rd for causing the interference. New order of finish on the infield board. 254 will soon to be made official. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, there will be no winner circle ceremony here for race number 3, which was sponsored by North Yarmouth Blue Seal. North Yarmouth Blue Seal has been one of the biggest supporters of harness racing in Maine, feeding most of the harness horses in Cumberland and surrounding areas. Mitchell, Hannah, and the rest of the wonderful team are there to help you find anything you need for your farm, lawn, and garden. Thank you, Blue Seal, for continuing to support our local farmers and for sponsoring Race 3 here at the Topsham Fair. This mile now posted official. Prices are up. Number 2, Sky Full of Lighters, returning 1680 to win, 540 to place, 220 to show. Number 5, Shu Lao, 480 to place, 260 to show. Number 4, Hurricane Bunny, 220 to show. The $1 Exotics, the 2.5 Exacta, 51.50. The 2.5 Quinella, $5. The 2.54 Trifecta, $40.30. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official rundown of race number 3. Number 1, Mocking Time 5. Number 2, Sky Full of Lighters, finished second, was placed first. Number 3, Shouted Out Loud 4. Number 4, Hurricane Bunny, finished first, was placed third for causing interference in the stretch. Number 5, Shu Lao, finished third, was placed 2. From the top down after placings, program should read 5-1, 4-3, 2 on the bottom, the mile 2 minutes flat. We'll turn the page now. We're on to race number 4 of the program. No changes to report in the 4th. Race 4 is sponsored by Ames True Value. Race 4 is the first half of the mid-daily double, with daily double wagering available on races 4 and 5. We had no changes to report in race 5, the second half of the double. All windows are open with 9 minutes till post time. Horses down the raceway for the afternoon's fourth event. Field of 5, they will race the mile for the purse of $4,000. We have no changes to report. It's the first half of the mid-daily double. Race 4 is sponsored by Ames True Value. Here are your starters. Number 1, CBF Star Power. Owned by Glenn Harris and Marion Phelps of Raynham, Massachusetts. David Ingraham will drive. The 2, Your Mama. Owned by Eddie Fournier Jr. of Auburn with Aaron Hall. Number 3, Roland Peg. Owned by Dale and Robert Orr of St. John and Oak Bay, New Brunswick, Canada. Heath Campbell drives. The 4, La Buma. Owned by Brian Kelly II of Augusta with Walter Case Jr. Complete the field with number 5, East Terrific. By Ryan Barry of Oxford. Andy Harrington is in the sulky. There's your field. They will take 2 scores. You have 4 minutes to wager. Cornella Exacta Trifecta and Daily Double wagering available with 4 minutes to post. Time is now off the board. This will be your last call to wager. Your final warning. Field on the backstretch now. They await the starter's call. We are close to post. Race 4. And the starter is now called for the 4th race field. It's post time. Five across the raceway. This field now midway through the bend. Field for the Ames True Value Trophy Pace. They're at the head of the lane. Field moving up now. Here they come. And away they go. Your Mama and La Booma. They're leaving alert lead from the gate. La Booma takes dead aim on Your Mama. Your Mama beats La Booma to the punch. So it's Your Mama out on the lead. La Booma will stalk from the pocket seat. CBF Star Power completes the top of 3. The motor on up the backstretch now. Roland Peg getting away 4th today. Easterific has the field in full view. They'll race to the quarter-mile marker. Now Your Mama reaches that pole on top, and a zippy 28-4. Torrid opening clip here from Your Mama. She's speeding around the raceway now as La Booma tightens up in the pocket. Further back into the field as they race into that bend. CBR Star Power settling in a 3rd at the pylon path. They'll race off that bend strive for the midway point now. Your Mama, the first that you see. La Booma right there. Sitting second is CBS Star Power, Roland Peg, and Easterific as they reach the half in 59-1. They'll race now into the paddock turn. Your Mama been there from the word go. La Booma trying to rev up the engines. Now vacating the pocket seat and coming up onto the outside to engage Your Mama. Your Mama has the raceway. La Booma looks her in the eye. They'll match strides up the backstretch. It's a brouhaha between Your Mama and La Booma. They'll reach 3 parts in 129-2. Your Mama holds the neck advantage over La Booma. CBS Star Power taking the inside path. Trying to rally forward is a Roland Peg. They'll race into that long far turn. Your Mama, she's very game today. Your Mama takes the field off that bend. Your Mama has repelled La Booma. Here comes CBR Star Power in the middle of the raceway. Your Mama needs the raceway. CBS Star Power gets up in the final strides. He beats Your Mama in 159-4. And now parading in front of the stands will be the unofficial winner of the Ames True Value Trophy Pace. We'll introduce number 1, CBF Star Power. A 6-year-old bay mare, the mainbred daughter of Deuce Sealster, out of Power Ballad, she by Autoscape. CBF Star Power is owned by Glenn Harris and Marion Phelps of Raynham, Massachusetts. Trained by David Crozier. Reigned to victory today by David Ingraham. The mile 159 for Fizz. When official, that would become a seasonal equaling mark for the race winner, a third one of the year for CBS Star Power, and a driving double on the program for David Ingraham. CBS Star Power being presented with the Ames True Value Trophy Cooler, a family-owned and operated hardware store with a huge pet department and tack shop. You will find feed for all animals, large and small. Come see Wayne and the crew right down the road on Route 1 in Wiscasset to get your personalized service at Ames True Value. Smile now posted official prices are up. Number 1 CBS Star Power returning $6 to win, $3.20 to place, $2.60 to show. Number 2 Your Mama, $5 to place, $10 to show. Number 3 Roland Peg, $5.40 to show. The $1 Exotics, the 1-2 Exacta, $19.40. The 1-2 Quinella, $9.50. The 1-2-3 Trifecta, $36.40. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the official rundown of the Ames True Value Trophy Pace. Number 1, CBS Star Power, the race winner. Number 2, Your Mama, 2. Number 3, Roland Peg, 3. Number 4, La Booma, 5. Number 5, Easterific, 4. From the top down, your program should read 1, 2, 3, 5, 4 on the bottom. The mile 159 for Fizz. Turn the page on to race number 5 of the program. No changes to report in the upcoming 5th. Race 5 is sponsored by Strategic Real Estate Properties. All windows are open to serve you. Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagering available, and you have 10 minutes to post time. And ladies and gentlemen, while we have just a brief moment, I'd like to remind you of a few happenings here at the raceway. We do have a beer garden. It's over on the right-hand side of the mutual enclosure at the end of the grandstand facility. Stop on by, see the nice folks at the beer garden, enjoy a frosty beverage or two as the races continue here on the Thursday session at the Topsham Fair. We will be conducting one more lucky loser drawing that will be following race number 7. There's a maroon receptacle over by the trackside winner's circle. All you need to do is write your name on the back of a losing ticket, drop it in the slot, and after race number 7, your name may be called and you may win some valuable prizes here courtesy of the Topsham Fair. And just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that we are not racing tomorrow here at Topsham. However, the live racing program will continue with the big Saturday card, which gets underway at 1 o'clock p.m. There will be 3 non-wagering main sire stakes events going to post at 12:15. The pari-mutuel program getting underway at 1 o'clock p.m. You won't want to miss all the excitement of the closing day of the race meet here at the Topsham Fair coming up Saturday at 1 o'clock. Horses now in parade for the afternoon's 5th event. Here are your starters. The one Maplewood Slugger, owned by Maxine Hadlock, a Littleton, New Hampshire. John Nason will drive. The 2 Commemorative, owned by Eddie Fournier Jr., Robin with Walter Case Jr. Number 3 Deli Craze, owned by Kelly Case of Pompano Beach, Florida, David Ingraham. The 4 Scottish Blue, owned by Luke and Tuffy Varnum of Green with Heath Campbell. We'll complete the field with number 5 Midnight Zeddy, owned by the main primetime stable of Monmouth, Timothy Hudson in the Sulky. There's your field that will take 2 scores. You have 3 minutes to wager. Cordella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagering available. And you have 3 minutes till post time. Field on the backstretch now. They await the starter's call. We are close to post, race 5. And the starter has now called for the 5th race field. It's post time. Five high steppers now enter the turn. Field for the Strategic Real Estate Properties Trophy Trot. They're at the head of the lane. Field moving up now. Here they come. And away they go, Commemorative with early speed right off the car. Scottish Blue leaving alertly from the outside. They'll battle on now into the first turn. Commemorative shows the way. Scottish Blue, the 14-year-old, has secured the pocket seat. They'll motor on now past the 8th mile marker. Maplewood Slugger getting away third today. Further back still to Delhi Craze. And at the back of the pack, Midnight Zeddy has the field in full view. They'll race to the quarter-mile marker now. Commemorative and Walter Case Jr. show the way to that pole. Stop the clock there in 30-1. That's Commemorative taking the field now into the second turn. Scottish Blue stalking all that early speed. Tightening up a third, Maplewood Slugger. He's keen to move on now. Delhi Crazed at the back of Midnight Zeddy. They'll race off the 3/8 mile marker as they turn towards the midway point now. Commemorative been there from the get-go. Veering slightly into the stretch back to the inside. And back to second. That's a Scottish Blue. Maplewood Slugger right there. Then is a Delhi Craze in Midnight Zeddy as they reach the half 101-1. They'll race now into the paddock turn as they approach the 5/8 pole. They're 3/8 from home, and Commemorative has made every pole a winning one. Begins to sprint clear of the field, opening up about a 2-length advantage now over Scottish Blue. Moving to the outside, Papa John Nason. He's on the march now. He's got Maplewood Slugger in high gear. Further back from the back of the pack comes Midnight Zeddy, who's passing by Delhi Craze. They reach 3 parts, 131-4. They'll race now into that long far turn. Commemorative company comes to call. That's a Maplewood Slugger. He's now on equal terms. They race off that long far turn. They'll stampede to the wire now. To the outside, Maplewood Slugger. Commemorative to trying to battle back. Maplewood Slugger now gliding through the stretch here at the Topsham Fair. Maplewood Slugger hits a home run in 2:02-1. Judges have posted the complete unofficial order of finish on the infield board. Victory to the 1 Maplewood Slugger. And for the place number 2 Commemorative for the show number 4 Scottish Blue. 1-2-4 across the wire, the mile unofficial. And operating in front of the stands will be the official winner of the Strategic Real Estate Properties Trophy Trot. We'll introduce number 1 Maplewood Slugger. A 5-year-old brown mare, the mainbred daughter of Pembroke Slugger out of Maplewood, sheep by Maplewood Maple. Maplewood Slugger is owned by Maxine Hadlock of Littleton, New Hampshire. Trained and reigned to victory today by John Nason. The mile timed in 2:02-1/5. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the 3rd win of the season for Maplewood Slugger, who's being presented with the Strategic Real Estate Trophy Cooler. Strategic Real Estate is assisting buyers and sellers with the properties in Central Maine for over 12 years. Agents are available 7 days a week for all your real estate needs. Contact Jimmy Rideout Jr. or Beth Osborne today. Strategic Real Estate Services, where solutions and strategies equal results. Trophy cooler to the race winner, number 1, Maplewood Slugger. Small official prices are up. Number 1, Maplewood Slugger, returning $5.20 to win, $2.40 to place, $2.10 to show. Number 2, Commemorative, $2.80 to place, $2.40 to show. Number 4, Scottish Blue, $2.20 to show. The $1 double, returning $6 for the 1-1 combination. The 1-2 Exacta, $4.60. The 1-2 Quinella, $3 even. The 1-2-4 Trifecta, $10.50. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the official rundown of the 5th. Number 1, Maplewood Slugger, the race winner. Number 2, Commemorative, 2. Number 3, Deli Craze, 5. Number 4, Scottish Blue, 3. Number 5, Midnight Zeddy, 4. From the top down, your program should read 1, 2, 5, 3, 4 on the bottom. The mile 202, 1/5. We will turn the page. We're on to race number 6 of the program. Race 6 is the Jane Wing Memorial. We have no changes to report. All windows are open to serve you. Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagering available. And you have 9 minutes to post time. The horses down the raceway for the afternoon 6 event. Field of 7 racing the mile for the purse of $4,600. We had no changes to report. Race 6 is the Jane Wing Memorial. The field will now parade. Let's meet your starters for the 6th. Number 1 is Perfect Force. Owned by Robin Crocier of Sydney. David Ingraham will drive. The 2, Bet on Success, owned by Clayton Merrill Jr. of Chelsea. Walter Case Jr. Number 3, Lord Willoughby, is owned and reigned today by Winter Asher Stahlbaum of Leslie, Michigan. The 4, Art of Endurance, owned by John Kiernan Jr., Thelma Kiernan, and Thomas Beaumont. Andy Harrington is up. The 5, Two Towns Over, owned by Valerie Grondin and Corinna, with Heath Campbell driving. The 6, Rays in a Ruckus, owned by Eric Bickmore of Augusta, Peter Lord of Belgrade Lakes, Aaron Hall. And we'll complete the field with number 7, Rose Run Slider, owned by Gail Harris of Bangor. Dan Deslands is in the sulky. There's your field. They will take 2 scores. 3 minutes remain to wager. Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagering available with 3 minutes to post. Field on the backstretch now. They await the starter's call. We are close to post, race 6. The starter will now call for the 6-race field. It's post time. Seven across the raceway. The field now entering the turn. Field for the Jane Wing Memorial. They're at the head of the lane. Field moving up now. Here they come. And away they go. Bet on Success being urged off the car. Raising a ruckus, leaving alertly from the far outside. Perfect Force and David Ingraham. They hold a weight at the pylon path. Further back to Two Towns over. Gets away fourth. Lord of Willoughby, 5 as they race up the backstretch now. They duke it out on the headway of the raceway. Aaron Hall wants the top spot. He grabs command with Raised in a Ruckus now as Casey gives away, sitting second with Bet on Success. After steaming to the quarter in 28 and 2, Hall will look to catch a breather here. Raising a Ruckus, hard used to the point, but taking the field on top into the second turn. That's Bet on Success, sitting the Catbird seat. Perfect Force right there, third. Two Towns over completes the top of 4. Sitting in as they race towards the midway point is Lord Willoughby, first to move up onto the outside. Here comes Art of Endurance leading the Overlander charge. Drafting second up is the Rose Run Slider. They reach the half, 58 and 3. They'll race now into the paddock turn. Out on the lead, that's a Raise and a Ruckus. He's been there for most of the mile. He'll take the field off the 5/8 of pole. Aaron Hall keeping his attention now, tight in the pocket seat, Bet on Success. Quickly up onto the outside, Art of Endurance is making serious headway now. He's just a length off the pace setter. He's just a neck off the pace setter. He's on equal terms. He's your new leader. That is Art of Endurance, and now taking command to the outside of Raise in a Ruckus after reaching 3 parts in 129 and a 2. Art of Endurance has drawn clear. Raise in a Ruckus is back to second. Quickly up onto the outside of the field, trying to rally forward is Two Towns over. But marching proudly through the stretch here at the Topsham Fair, it's Art of Endurance in front in 159. Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have posted the complete unofficial order of finish on the infield board. Victory to the 4 out of Endurance, and for the place number 7 Rose Run Slider for the show number 5 2 Towns Over. They have also posted the inquiry light on the infield board. Now parading in front of the stands will be the unofficial winner of the Jane Wing Memorial. We'll introduce number 4 out of Endurance, a 6-year-old big eldest son of Arts Peak out of Enduring Delight, she by Better's Delight. Out of Endurance is owned by John Kiernan Jr. of Gardner, New York, Thelma Kiernan of Gardner, New York, Thomas Beamont of Pine Bush, New York, trained by Benson Merrill, reigned to victory today by Andy Harrington, the Tama 159. When official, that will become the second win of the season for Art of Endurance, second win on the program for Andy Harrington. Art of Endurance is being presented with the Jane Wing Memorial Trophy Cooler. Jane was the wife of Russell and mother of Andy and Carol. She ran a successful stable and was liked by everyone she met. Kennebec was her favorite horse, and we remember her today with the Jane Wing Memorial Pays. Ladies and gentlemen, the scope of the inquiry, the possibility of interference at or about the 5/8 mile marker. Do hold all tickets as the judges review the race. Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have completed their review of race number 6. They find no cause for placings. Order is posted 475, soon to be made official. Smile now posted official prices are up. Number 4 Art of Endurance returning 440 to win, 520 to place, 280 to show. Number 7 Rose Run Slider, $6 to place, $3 to show. Number 5 2 Towns Over, 420 to show. The $1 Exotics, the 4-7 Exacta, 1530, 4-7 Quinella, 35.50. The 475 Trifecta, $178.80. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the official rundown of the Jane Wing Memorial. Number 1, Perfect Force, 4. Number 2, Bet on Success, 6. Number 3, Lord Willoughby, 7. Number 4, Art of Endurance, the race winner. Number 5, 2 Towns Over, 3. Number 6, Raised in a Ruckus, 5. Number 7, Rose Run Slider, 2. From the top down, your program should read 4, 6, 7, 1, 3, 5. 2 on the bottom, the mile 159. We'll turn the page now. We're on to race number 7 of the program. Race 7 is the Josie and Russ Wing Senior Memorial Pays. Full field of 8 going postward here. Do note number 8, Give Me Some Lovin', will score from the second tier. All windows are open. Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagering available. And you have 9 minutes till post time. Would the paddock judge please contact the judge's stand? Paddock judge, please contact the judge's stand. The horses down the raceway for the afternoon's 7th event. Full field of 8 racing the mile for the purse of $5,000. We had no changes to report. Race 7 is the Josie and Russ Wing Senior Memorial. Do keep in mind number 8, Give Me Some Lovin', will score from the second tier. Here are your starters. The one is Deal With It Roman, owned by Mark Tardif of Waterboro. Aaron Hall will drive. The 2 Next Big Things, owned by Reginald Doogie of Winslow. Dan Deslands will drive. The 3 Instant Replay, owned by George Fenno III of Bell, Florida, with Walter Case Jr. The 4 Air Spender, owned by David Sawyer of Wyndham, with John Nason up. The 5 Axion Hanover, owned by Gail Harris of Bangor, with David Ingraham. Number 6, Time for George, owned by Mary Fernald of West Poland. Hunter Loftus will team. The 7 Gold Star Spider is owned by Heath Campbell of Corinna. Gino Matucci of Bell, Florida, with Heath Campbell of the bike. Complete the field with number 8, Give Me Some Lovin', owned by Peter Buffard of Randolph. Andy Harrington in the sulky. And there's your field. They'll take 2 scores. 3 minutes remain to wager. Cornella Exacta and Trifecta wagering available. 3 minutes to post time. And again, keep in mind, number 8, Give Me Some Lovin', will score from the second tier. Ladies and gentlemen, We have a gray RAV4 that is parked next to the grandstand, main registration 7925ZT. It must be moved immediately. You are blocking other patrons in. Again, this is a gray RAV4, main reg 7925ZT. It must be moved immediately. You are blocking other patrons. Field on the backstretch. They await the starter's call. We're close to post. Race 7. The starter will now call for the 7th race field. It's post time. Field for the Josie and Russ Wing Senior Memorial Pace. They're at the head of the lane. 7 across the raceway, 1 from the second tier. Field moving up now. Here they come. And away they go. Instant replay with speed from mid-pack. Gold Star Spider is crawling up onto the outside. Deal with it. Roman holds the inside edge. They battle on now past the 8th mile marker. Casey wants the top spot with instant replay. He grabs command away from Aaron Hall with Deal with it. Roman as they race in that order up the backstretch. They ramble. They'll race to the quarter mile marker. That's instant replay out on the lead. Deal with it. Roman a second. Next big thing drops in a third, tight in fourth as they motor on now into the second turn. That's Gimme Some Lovin'. They reach the quarter 29 and 2. Next in line now moving to the outside of the field. Air Spender is on the march. Further back to Gold Star Spider. Axiana, Hanover, and Time for George. They'll race off the 3/8 mile markers. They turn towards the midway point now. Instant replay has the field in his grasp. They reach the half, 59 and 4. Next big thing up onto the outside, leading the overland charge, giving cover to Air Spender. Saving all the ground into the pocket is Deal with it, Roman. Give me some lovin' buried at the pylon path further back now. That's Gold Star Spider to the outside. Time for George. Axion Hanover has the field in full view. They'll race now to the 3/4 mile marker and out on the lead. Instant replay. They reach 3 parts in 1:28 and 4. And they race now into the long far turn. Instant replay. Been there from the get-go. Deal with it, Roman, ready to pounce out of the pocket seat. They'll come together as they stampede down the lane, out on the lead. Instant replay. Casey's working the sulky. The outside, Deal with it, Roman. Deal with it, Roman now with a slight advantage. Deal with it, Roman in the final strides. The mile 157 and 4. Judges have posted the complete unofficial order of finish on the infield board. Victory to the one deal with it Roman. And for the place number 3 instant replay for the show number 2, next big thing. Now parading in front of the stands, the unofficial winner of the Josie and Russ Wing Senior Memorial will introduce number 1 deal with it Roman. A 5-year-old big gelded mainbred son of Western Maverick got a deal with Life Sheep by Cam's Card Shark. Deal with it Roman is owned and trained by Mark Tarter for Waterboro, Maine. Reigned to victory today by Aaron Holland, the time of 157 and 4. When official, that becomes the second win of the season, 2 in a row now for Deal with It Roman, who's being presented with the Josie and Russ Wing Senior Memorial Cooler. Russell Jr. and Tim's parents, Russ and Josie Wing, had a stable in the 1950s and 1960s. Some of their horses were Lode Star and Willeneb. They were well known and competitive during that time, and the family comes together today to honor their memory with the Josie and Russ Wing Senior Memorial.
Thank you for coming today. We're going to do our last lucky loser drawing. You got enough? All right. Steve Gould. Steve. Do we have a Steve? Steve Gould. I'm not seeing Steve. Brenda Bartlett. Come on down, Brenda. Let's get you a t-shirt. I'll draw one more. Renee Cloutier. Renee? Alrighty. Thank you for coming today. I hope you enjoy the races. Please come back on Saturday. Post time's 1 o'clock, and we'll do some more lucky loser drawings for shirts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have now posted the inquiry light on the infield board. This is a general judge's inquiry concerning a breaking horse during the course of the race between the 3/4 mile marker and the head of the stretch. To hold all tickets, judge's inquiry now in progress. Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have concluded their review of race number 7. They find that the horse made a break of his own volition. No interference, no cause for placings. Order is posted. 132 has now been made official. Mile now posted. Official prices are up. Number 1 deal with it. Roman returning $7.40 to win, $7 to place, $12.60 to show. Number 3 instant replay, $5.40 to place, $2.80 to show. Number 2 next big thing, $6.20 to show. The $1 exotics, the 1-3 exacta, $16.40. The 1-3 quinella, $4.70. The 1-3-2 trifecta, $83.90. Here's the official rundown of race 7. Number 1 deal with a Roman, the race winner. Number 2 next big thing, 3. Number 3 instant replay, 2. Number 4 air spender, 4. Number 5 Axion Hanover, 5. Number 6 time for George, 7. Number 7 Gold Star Spider, 6. Number 8 Give Me Some Love, and 8. From the top down, your program should read 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. 8 on the bottom, the mile 157 for Fizz. Turn the page now on to race number 8 of the afternoon program. It's the final live race of the card. We had no changes to report in the finale. Race 8 is the Jerry Lamar Memorial. All windows are open to serve you. Quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering available. And you have 9 minutes now till final post. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, there is no live racing program here at the Topsham Fair tomorrow. The fair will be in operation with all of the festivities except for harness racing. Harness racing returns on closing day of the fair. That's this coming Saturday with a 1 o'clock post time. There'll be 3 non-wagering main sire stakes events going for purses in excess of $15,000. They'll take place before the card at or about 12:15 p.m. So you can get here early, watch some great main sire stakes action. The pari-mutuel program will get underway at 1 o'clock p.m. The horses down the raceway for the afternoon's 8th and final live event. Field of 7 racing the mile, the purse $3,500. With no changes to report, the field for the Jerry Lamar Memorial will now parade. Here are your starters. The one Down East Spirit, owned by James Ramsdale of Pembroke. Andy Harrington will drive. The 2 MS Fairy Tale, owned and reigned today by Rosario Cloutier Jr. of Whitefield. The 3 Baywood Shadow, owned by Mary Fernald of West Poland with Aaron Hall. The 4 Already Gone, owned by Shabudi D'Angelo of West Gardner with David Ingraham. The 5 Rabana Bayama, owned by Robert Klukovich of Blackstone, Massachusetts. Dan Deslands will drive. Number 6 Excellent Chance, owned by Derek Robichaud of Bangor with Heath Campbell. Complete the field with number 7, Karachi Hanover, about Dalton Lee of Whitefield. Dalton Lee in the sulky. And there's your field. They'll take 2 scores. You have 3 minutes to wager. Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagering available 3 minutes to post time. Just a program note here in the 8th race, ladies and gentlemen. Number 6, Excellent Chance, showing a line to be announced on August 6th here at Topsham. Excellent Chance did not race on August 6th at Topsham. 3 minutes to pose. Ladies and gentlemen, just a brief delay in the start of race number 8, number 7, Karachi Hanover. Now returning to the paddock for equipment exchange. We'll await the return of number 8, Karachi Hanover. Now back on the paddock for equipment change. And ladies and gentlemen, now making his way back onto the racetrack, number 7, Karachi Hanover, with new race bike attached. He's joining his fellow competitors now as we are quickly approaching post time. This will be your last call to wager. And the starter will now call for the 8th race field. It's post time. Again, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, live racing will resume on Saturday afternoon here at the Topsham Fair. 1 o'clock post time for the final day of harness racing of the 2024 meet here at Topsham. Field for the Jerry Lamar Memorial, they're now at the head of the lane. Field moving up now. Here they come. And away they go. Urbana Bayama first to show off the car. Down east to Spirit, leaving alertly from the rail. They'll battle on now towards the 8th mile marker. Urbana Bayama shows the way to that pole. Down east to Spirit, content to sit the catbird seat. Settling in a third is a Baywood Shadow as they race up the backstretch first time around. Excellent chance next in a line, a gap back to Emma's a Fairy Tale, who's now being passed by Karachi Hanover. And at the back of the pack, I'm Already Gone has the field in full view. They'll reach the quarter in 29 and 2, and they'll race now into the second turn. Still out on the lead is Urbana Bayama. Dantas Lands holds the lines here. Tight in the pocket, seated down east to Spirit and Andy Harrington. Gap of about 2.5 further lengths back as they race off the 3/8 mile marker, Baywood Shadow. They'll race to the midway point now. Urbana Bayama out on the lead, reaching the half in 59 seconds flat. Down east to Spirit a second. Baywood Shadow closer in the third now. There's excellent chance of 4. Next in line comes Karachi Hanover. Then it's Am Already Gone at the back of the pack. Emma's a Fairy Tale. They'll race up the backstretch now. Out on the leader, Urbana Bayama. But up onto the outside in a blink of an eye, we have a new leader now. Baywood Shadow has now grabbed command. They'll reach 3 parts at 1:30 flat. Baywood Shadow has the raceway now. In hot pursuit comes Down East to Spirit. His nose glued right to Aaron Hall's helmet as they race a 1-2 off that long far turn. It's Baywood Shadow to the inside. Down East Spirit now pounces out of the pocket. They'll race to the wire now. Baywood Shadow needs the wire. Down East to Spirit charging hard. Baywood Shadow, Down East Spirit still coming right at them. Their nose is up out at the wire. Who do you like? Tight, tight, tight on the wire, ladies and gentlemen. That is a photo finish in the finale. Hold all tickets. Already, Mr. Hall. Judges have posted the complete unofficial order finish on the infield board. Victory to the 3, Baywood Shadow, and for the place number 1, Down East Spirit. For the show number 4, am Already Gone. 3-1-4 across the wire. Parading now in front of the stands, the unofficial winner of the Jerry Lamar Memorial will introduce number 3, Baywood Shadow. 11-year-old Big Elded Son of Stand Forever at a Pat's Choice, she by Towner's Big Guy. Baywood Shadow is owned by Mary Fernal of West Poland, Maine, trained by Alex Richardson. Rain to Richard today by Aaron Hall, and time of 2:01 1/5. When official, that become a seasonal mark for the race winner. First win of the year for Baywood Shadow, a driving double on the program for Aaron Hall. Baywood Shadow receiving the Jerry Lamar Memorial Cooler in memory of a longtime industry leader, Jerry Lamar. He was the director of racing here at Topsham Fair for many years, also the director of racing at the Union Fair and the Cumberland Fair for a time. He was instrumental in the foundation of the industry, and we honor his memory here today with the Jerry Lamar Memorial. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have a silver RAV4 parked behind the grandstand that needs to be moved. It is blocking other patrons in. If you are the owner of that silver RAV4, we urge you to please move it immediately before it is towed away. Again, if you have a silver RAV4 parked behind the grandstand, it needs to be moved immediately or it will be towed. Smile posted official, prices are up. Number 3, Baywood Shadow, returning $9.60 to win, $9.60 to place, $20.80 to show. The one Down East Spirit, $4 to place, $6 to show. Number 4, Am Already Gone, $6.60 to show. The $1 exotics, the 3-1 exacta $9, 1-3 quinella $7, 3-1-4 trifecta 102.10. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the official rundown. Race 8, number 1, Downey Spirit 2. Number 2, Emma's Fairy Tale 7. Number 3, Baywood Shadow, the race winner. Number 4, Amaretti Gone 3. Number 5, Urbana Bayama 4. Number 6, Excellence Chance 5. Number 7, Karachi Hanover 6. From the top down, your program should read 2, 7, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, the mile 201, 1/5. And ladies and gentlemen, it does conclude a live racing portion of our program this afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us. As always, it's been our privilege to host you. We're looking forward to seeing you all back here on Saturday afternoon for closing day of the harness racing session here at the Topsham Fair. Post time will be at 1 o'clock p.m. Once again, thank you very much for joining us here at the Topsham Fair. We urge you to head on over to the Midway now. Enjoy all the fine attractions, the rides, the games, the entertainment, the animals, the food offerings, and the agricultural exhibits, all the things that make the fair so great. And we will be back on the live side here for harness racing starting at 1 o'clock on Saturday. On behalf of the staff and management of the Topsham Fair, I'm track announcer Mike Sweeney. I bid you good night.